Okay, are you able to hear me better right now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, so first I'll just need both of you to tap leave and then leave breakout room. That'll be the option that comes up. And I'm only trying to tell you quickly so it doesn't back out.
All right, where is leave?
If you're in full screen, I think it should be at the bottom of your screen.
All right, I found it. Thank you.
Okay, and we'll need both of you to do that. And then leave breakout room, and it'll take you automatically there.
There's Mr. Tim.
Okay, can we,
There's Mr.
this is one of those connectivity issues, you guys. I'd like to be able to proceed on another until we can get some connectivity together. Does Mr. Till, does he have a cell phone he can dial in on? Yes.
Donaldson told him to stay on the cell phone to listen carefully. And
does his number end in 313?
Let's see, Gerald Teal, hold on.
I see that phone in the link.
Yeah, 313.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Teal, can you hear us?
Hello?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
We got you. Yeah, mute your computer.
The computer is muted. Maybe they're just too close to each other.
Or he may be streaming.
Mr. Doug Byerly.
Okay, perfect, Mr.
Yes,
Till.
ma'am.
Hi, are you on this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what party are you to the case?
I am the plaintiff representing the landlord.
The name of your client, sir?
Rimco LLC.
Thank you.
Full name.
Oh, that's for the 10 a.m. Hold on.
Yeah, you're in the wrong.
I'm in the wrong one.
I'm just gonna put you in the breakout room.
You're just early, Mr. Byron.
You're just early. Okay, if you see an invitation to a breakout room, can you accept it, please?
Join.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, going live.
Cause number 112-02074, Joe Alfred Eisen and Karen L. Cooley versus Gerald Allen Thiel and Tarif Lau Agarwal.
All right, everyone, please state your appearances, beginning with anyone who's here for plaintiff.
I'm Joe Donaldson, a plaintiff intervener in this case.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Donaldson.
He's
And
not,
then I know
he
Mr.
doesn't represent Mr. Eisen or Mr. Cooley.
Right, I know. He's a separate party, intervener on his own. And then Mr. Teal, you're a defendant and counter plaintiff, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant and counter plaintiff, Gerald Teal.
Okay, and Mr. Antonini the same, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then Mr. Teal, you filed recently a partial non-suit that I believe you said would do away with Mr. Donaldson's motion to dismiss.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct. At the time we filed the motion for non-suit according to 91A.
Right. The partial non-suit of your counterclaim is granted because you can take that actually at any time. So as to your countersuit, those counterclaims, those are non-suited. And then what's remaining, Mr. Donaldson?
Can I respond to this?
Yes, that's why I said.
Okay. I've got to prepare a statement. It's going to take about 1 minute. Is that okay?
No, I just really, because I have a long docket, I just really need to know, what do you have left to say now that Mr. Teal has non-suited his counterclaims against you? What do you now still want the court to do?
I would like, simply put, I would like the court to modify the non-suit if the court's going to grant it, to make it with prejudice rather than without prejudice, so that I don't have to live in fear of him filing the exact same thing. This case was set here for today for a dispositive motion that should have resolved the entire case based on statute of limitations. He waited to 5 days before the hearing and non-suited the claim. As far as I understand, his claim is based on a warranty deed, July 24, 2017. His non-suit is over 4 years after the claim accrued. That means his non-suit, as far as I understand, his trespass to title claim is now forever barred against myself or the church ministry. And so that I simply ask that this non-suit be with prejudice rather than without prejudice.
Let me look at the rule. Of course, the rule said any dismissal pursuant to the rule, it shall be without prejudice, giving the adverse party the right to be heard on any pending claim. And so, but I would like to know, Mr. Teal, because if there's a statute of limitations problem, actually, Mr. Donaldson, if there's a statute of limitations problem, that's just a problem. Any suit he files will be barred anyway. So that doesn't hurt you in terms of the rule requiring the non-suit without prejudice.
Well, what we have here, excuse me, Your Honor, what we have here is a situation where he dismissed the claims against me with an interest in the property, but not against two other parties who have an interest in the property. So he apparently intends to continue to litigate these same time-barred claims against other parties. And
well, other parties have to raise their defenses because you don't have standing to do so.
Okay.
If it's barred against you, if it's barred against you, then that's your, for lack of a better word, remedy in the event he tries to bring it again and it's barred. Then you kick it out on a jurisdiction issue, presumably right away. But I can't prevent him from ever bringing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Any claim. I can't be preemptive that way. Mr. Teal, did you have a remark?
No, I think you covered it. Eisen and Cooley haven't responded yet, and whatever claims that Donaldson thinks I may have against him, I non-suited it.
Okay, against him, right. Okay, so then I come back to you, Mr. Donaldson. I think, did you have another motion that was before the court today?
No, when I received his non-suit, I added a motion for sanctions, but I realized that since he's already non-suited the case, the sanctions motion comes a little bit too late. It has to be pending before the dismissal.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And there's another issue here. The other parties that are involved have not responded. They have, from what I understand from Mr. Eisen, he has a vacation letter and doesn't believe anything is valid during his month of vacation, and that's why he's not here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
And when we get notice, we don't move when it's proper on vacation, at least as to him. So, but I can deal with this issue.
Okay.
He might balk at that, but I don't know what he could say. He really doesn't have a basis. Okay, so the court is going to grant the partial non-suit and making the motion to dismiss just moot. There won't be a denial; it'll just be moot.
Okay.
Okay, and if there's nothing else, I'll see you all back here on the next matter.
All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks. Have a great day. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, Kim, can you move that?